Hey guys, welcome to our new video. We're excited. We've got 4 different types of 40-ounce tumblers, and we're going to be testing each of them. They're all at a different price point. We've got the Stanley brand here, as well as the Hydro Flask, and we've got A and B of some knockoff ones. We're going to be testing, does price actually make a difference in the performance of each of these tumblers? It's like you're explaining to me, what is the value of choosing maybe a Stanley and a Hydro Flask versus a generic tumbler like the 2 that we have here?
The biggest factor is the brand. Certain people, certain individuals resonate with certain brands.
Okay.
They become a lifestyle. And so with that, we like to offer that. People like to pay the higher price point for that. At times you will find usually that the brands are made better.
With that increased price
With the
point.
increased price point.
Okay.
They do a little bit more, perhaps R&D into the product, but also that product represents their brand. I like to refer to these, when you're putting something on a name brand, it's more of a co-branding type of situation. So again, your people associate your brand with that specific name brand. Adds value, adds maybe even more of an emotional connection.
Interesting, yeah.
To that brand and your brand.
Let's just go over the different features of here, because obviously they're similar, but they each have kind of different things that we can cover. So starting with this one, the first thing that I saw that's different than his other ones, it's got this like rubber straw system on the top. It's super bendy. I don't know if you can see that on camera super well.
I think that's really just a personal preference here.
Yeah.
I think it's one feature that Hydro Flask wanted to accomplish to maybe differentiate them from the other products out there. Pliable, it's not going to break. I mean, some of these more rigid ones have the option, the possibility to break.
That's a good point, yeah.
But again, some people just it's a personal preference there. And again, I think Hydro Flask trying to take a unique approach to make theirs a little bit more different than their competitors or the alternative options out there in the marketplace.
Yeah, that's interesting.
One thing I noticed too about the Hydro Flask is there's just a pop lid.
Oh yeah, look at that.
As opposed to
a screw top.
As opposed to a screw top.
And then right here, obviously we have the Stanley. This is the Stanley branded 40-ounce tumbler. This is their redesigned model, so this is like their 2.0. And this is nice because compared to the original, this has like the soft grip handle. So that's a little bit nicer to hold on to when you're taking it with you. As well as it has the leak-proof top. As for this one, yeah, it's got the stop there, and it also holds the straw in place too, which is kind of cool.
I think I gotta see it. I'm gonna see if my daughter showed me this lately. So straw comes out. Didn't work.
Another thing is you can rotate the top and
there we
you
go.
can drink out of it like that.
That's what it was. Thank you so much. Perfect. So you rotate the top, and then you can chug.
That's nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Sorry, we gotta walk that up. Little blooper.
Thank you, Spencer. Spencer's our assistant on the set today. Yeah, we got these last 2 right here. So these look very similar to the Stanley. They've got the screw top lid, and then they've got the straw, obviously, it's the hard straw. But I did notice if you have it in the bottom, and if you were to tip it over, the straw wouldn't fall out.
It goes in the bottom.
Yeah, in the bottom.
It just keeps it from falling out. It tips over.
Sense.
It's not gonna, you're not gonna lose your straw. Stanley has this little seal right here.
True, that's true, they do have that as
to
well.
help secure the straw in place, whereas pretty loose.
The last one that we have, this is also the generic one, does have the Stanley straw hole feature, which is, I've never seen that actually in a knockoff, so that's interesting.
Will this one allow us to chug?
That's a good question. Can we chug this one? It does have the chug ability.
We can chug.
We can chug it. I like that. That's cool. Okay, guys, we're at the part of the video you guys are probably the most excited about. We're going to be seeing how these all perform temperature-wise. These all have been going for about 24 hours. They all had the same amount of water, same exact amount of ice, and we're going to see if price really does determine a difference in the performance of these.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay,
thermometer.
Where'd that thermometer go? And we'll leave these in for about like 30 seconds just to make sure we get an accurate reading on it. Stick it in there.
Cool.
We'll leave that at that. So that one was 59.7 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ice cubes were gone.
Yep.
But not too bad.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a common theme here is that all the ice cubes are going to be gone. Stanley, 40-ounce tumbler. Bring this in again.
Ooh,
that dropped fast.
Already at 57.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give that 57.
So good, 2 degrees.
Yeah, 2 degrees
3
colder.
degrees, that was what, 59 point?
Yeah, 59 point something, so yeah, almost 3 degrees difference. I've got this first generic one right here. I'm gonna stick this in here. Jump to 59 pretty fast, so it's dropping now.
Okay, so
59, interesting. We got our last generic here. Whoa, jump to 57 really fast. Yeah, you can say that's 57.4 for sure. Cool.
57.4.
Yeah.
Any of this is all cold. I think about spending some time in the lakes, particularly Bear Lake. Oftentimes it hovers around that 57, 60 degrees. And
that is definitely cold when you get in that water.
I think we got to bring Spencer back out.
Yep. We're going to do the final test.
Do some spill test.
Yeah, we're going to see which one does the best being knocked over on its side. A common scenario that you constantly see in the wild. So
all the time.
We've got Spencer here, and we're going to be doing the next test. We're going to be doing the spill test, just a classic knockover, and see how they do.
Yep, we've had it happen. All of us have had it happen to us where we've dropped our tumbler or our Stanley or our water bottle and it spills everywhere. So we're going to test them out for you guys so you know which ones have the best spill-proof nozzles and which ones hold their water in the best.
Let's give this one a shot. Yeah, just turn it upside down.
Tip test. Pretty good.
Not too bad.
Hydro Flask's got some sealants.
Just a little knock test here.
Knockover test.
A little splash there. Oh yeah, nothing out the side either.
Dang.
Cool, okay. Okay, let's try this one. See how this one does with the pour. Oh, at first it did a little bit better. Okay, interesting. Do you wanna knock it over?
I'll knock it over.
Okay.
Oh,
Pretty good.
pretty good, nothing.
Yeah, nothing there. So yeah, quick save, you're good. No worries there. You knock it over.
Generic, letter A. Oh.
Oh, that one, not super good with that. Definitely something to take into consideration. Okay, let's knock it over. Oh, definitely still leaks.
That one was the coldest too, but it doesn't let the water out.
Yeah. Okay, that one not super good.
Generic B.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that thing did hold strong.
The water's coming out.
Definitely gushes water out of there. Okay, do you want to tip it over for us?
Tip test B.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. It does actually leak a little bit of water out, but not as bad as A there. But yeah, overall, not too bad. I was impressed though. Both of these, when they're knocked on their side, they didn't leak any water out. And they did leak out less when we did like the tip test as well. So definitely interesting to take into consideration.
Pretty interesting findings.
Yeah.
You know, again, not a significant difference after 24 hours, give or take a few hours.
For sure. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that was interesting was that the ice had melted from all of them, and they're all within, you know, like 2 to 3 degrees. And we even had Spencer come in and he put his fingers in. He couldn't necessarily notice perfectly, you know, which one was colder, which one was warmer. So definitely something to consider, you know, choosing these options.
And so I would take it back to, again, what are your needs? You know, the brands. Can't emphasize can't emphasize it enough. People love brands. They resonate with brands, and that's why we offer them. Each one of these drinkware pieces has their place, but again, there's power in brands, and that's what we believe in. There's power in your brand, and so we want to help you continue to create that power, create that emotional connection with your people, and you know, to build that brand of yours.
Amen to that. If you'd like to watch more of these videos and you'd like to see more of the content where we compare different things, different brands, just subscribe to us, comment down below if you have any suggestions. We're happy to read it and go through that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see ya.